All I'm saying is that showing me passed out surrounded by beer cans is not exactly my idea of a nuanced photo.
Well, if you hated that, you're not gonna like this commercial. It's about to start airing.
What?
Dude, you have a commercial? Yup. I sliced one together last night and got the local station to air it in exchange for you giving free psychic readings for the next year.
Smart thinking.
Yeah.
I'm Shawn Spencer, and this is my vision for Santa Barbara. Paid for by the committee to elect Shawn Spencer.
Wow.
Sorry, man. I had to go big.
Bird thing was messed up.
Right.
Some of those weren't far from the truth.
I know.
Straub!
How come I wasn't consulted on that commercial?
Cuz Gus is running the show solo now. Sorry I didn't tell you, but just haven't been satisfied with the way my campaign's being managed.
Competently?
Exactly. By the way, did you know that Channing did get the $50K for the exploratory committee from his wife the night that he died?
That's impossible. He would have told me.
Not if you never had the opportunity.
What?
Gotta bounce. Gus, I have it. Channing was robbed. His wife gave him the $50K. Someone broke into the house, stole the money, and killed him using that missing bookend, the one the killer took with them after they clobbered Channing over the head. So it must have been an inside job. Someone with access to this house. Perhaps we should start with those. Hey, Lassie.
So I have eliminated the housekeeper and the gardener, which pretty much leaves the plumber, a guy named Mike Plummer.
He's a plumber, and his name is Plummer?
I don't say things to be humorous. Oh, speaking of humorous, you, my friend, are getting killed at the polls. Are you aware that your campaign just aired an ad detailing your foot fetish? It was quite disturbing.
Foot fetish? Come on, son. Looks like Mike the plumber came into some cash. Hello?
Hello.
Mike Plummer the plumber?
Shawn.
Yo. What you got? Where have I seen that dude before? Sniff around the body or something. I'm gonna go snoop on his computer.
Why do I gotta hang around a dead body?
'Cause you love it.
Dude, I just found a bank statement that shows a recent deposit of $50,000.
How recent? Like 4 days ago recent?
Yep. The day after Channing got that money from his ex-wife. Your theory about him robbing Channing was on point.
Oh, hold on.
Tom, this is Shawn Spencer and Bert Guster. Guys, this is the city's new mayor, Tom Swing.
That's Abby Sheldon, Swaggerty's ex-fiance.
What is she doing at Channing's house?
Asked and answered that Channing was a randy little spaniel. Uh-oh. Let me see that. Bam. There was another deposit made 2 months earlier, 4 days after Abby's death. I got it.
Good. Let's get out of here.
I mean, why should I get fined for not picking up my dog's poop? Huh? Why?
Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Excuse me. So sorry. My name is Shawn Spencer. I am actually here because I've had a psychic revelation that will shake the foundation of Santa Barbara to its very foundation. Here's the thing. Abby Sheldon did not die accidentally in her home, as was widely reported. She, in fact, expired in the home of her lover, a man that we all knew as former Mayor Gavin Channing.
I mean, does my dog get a bill every every time I do my business, huh? Yeah.
The points you're making are valid. But I'm gonna be up here for a really long time, so you'd be wise to take a seat. Thank you. Gavin Channing, for all his flaws, was not a murderer. And I am sensing that Abby Sheldon's death was, in fact, accidental. What does any politician do when they're in a jam? They call their right-hand man. And in this case, that right-hand man was Jason Straub, who, for the record, is a lefty. Sure enough, that is the first call that Channing made the night Abby died, according to the phone records obtained by SBPD's very own Carlton Lasser. I'm sensing that you moved Abby's body from Channing's house back to her house, still made it look like an accident. But there were a couple things that you didn't count on. First being Channing's contractor, Mike Plummer. Being the opportunist that he was, he jumped at the opportunity to document this potential scandal. You can find these photographs at his apartment.
And you know this how?
Because my senses don't lie, they multiply. Anyway, Mike Plummer used these photographs to blackmail Channing to the tune of $50,000. Channing thought it was a one-time payout. Then a couple of months later, Plummer shows up again, and he asks for more. Channing was ready to come clean. But Straub, the man who orchestrated the entire cover-up, didn't want to go to jail, did you?
Come on, nobody's believing this lunatic, right?
Jason, sit down.
You pleaded with Channing not to do it, and when he refused, finally, you killed him.
That's enough. The other girl.
You stuffed him into his wetsuit, and you dumped him into the ocean. The other thing you didn't count on was that the man who succeeded Channing as mayor is the same guy who's not convinced that the accidental death of his fiancée was an accident.
I just came by here to give you these. A few key objectives I'd like to get working on in the next couple of weeks.
Because among the list of key objectives he gave you was a motion to reopen the police investigation into the death of his fiancée. You needed to make sure that Swaggerty wasn't elected mayor, and that is why you tried to help me beat him. But when that didn't work, you killed the only person, Plummer, that could testify against you in a future trial. Come on, Straub, give it up. Don't.
Have some respect for yourself.
That's it. I now cede the floor to the crazy poop woman. God bless Santa Barbara.
It's not too late. We can turn around, hit Red Robin, go back to the psych office. American Duos premieres tonight.
I owe you one, man.
You owe me infinity, Shawn.
It's very simple. You have to tell the chief.
In the end.